Right, it's going in. Good luck. We wish you good luck in the zinc tank washer pump. We wish you good luck. Will she work? Will she blow? Let's see in 20 minutes time. Alright, the heater flap, diverter flap's been in the acid, so it's starting to clean off all the crud. Took off the old paint, and then it's pulverised the rust. It's all going gooey. So we'll wire brush this down now, ready for the galv, and then we'll galv and paint these. These will be galv, and then I'll give them a black coat of paint. I wanted to do these in galv because they're under exposure from the elements. You've got a lot of potentially damp air and water going past those if you get anything in your heater. So if I powder coated them, I was concerned it might start to rust under the coating. I thought it'd be safer to galv these first, just as a double measure, and we can finish in a black paint. Okay, so let them dip a little bit longer. And we're getting on well with the foot pump. It's coming up now, nice. We'll keep that cooking for a little bit more. So all going to plan. Right, I think this washer pump's ready to come out. There you go. That looks good, doesn't it? Right, give that a wash down, and we're done for that one. It's had 2 coats that now. I dipped it, pickled it again, and then recoat. It's got a double coat just because your foot's going to be pushing on that ring there. So best to get it a bit thicker. Okay. Great stuff. Right, that's it. It's out the bath and looking clean. Washed it down. So there's the refurbed wash pump. You can't really undo that bottom bolt because what happens is it rips the inside of the pump out. So don't strip them down on them bolts because there's a plate inside and they're normally stuck. I've lost one before doing that, so be careful. That worked. It's not damaged the rubber, it's still pressurising. So there's our washer pump refurbished. That's the end of that little mission for now. I'm going to go back onto the wiring harness. Alright, the door catch, now we're on with those. I'm going to get these cleaned up. Swampy's door catch is going in. Rest of the door catch is going in. See the rust on those, I'll clean those up. Right, heater box top plate where the heat diverter lever goes. Stripped down, ready for galving now, and then get a black paint that one. Okay, that's that one done. It's going in the tank in a minute. We've got one of the flaps in now. That's getting its magic. We're on with that. Keep on plating. Right, that's that flap out. I've washed it down and just give it a Brillo pad over. It's badly pitted, and that's why you don't get a mirror finish on the galv. It'll go in for a little pickle in the acid, and then it'll go in for a second coat. So we'll acid, and then wash in the water there, and then we'll drop it in the tank again, give it a second coat, and then that gets painted in black, and then it gets its foam pad on it. That's ready to go back in the heater. It won't rust. If you just to sand it down and prime it and paint it, there's always a chance your rust will come back, but the galv gets into everywhere, so you're not have to worry about anything creeping back under. It should cover the whole thing, the galv, which locks it up tight, especially if it's in an area like the heater diverter box where you've got damp air coming in and start rusting again. So that galv should lock out that rust and seal it in nicely. Okay, it's not a mirror finish, but you're not going to get that on this. It's badly pitted, but it's not damaged. Surface pit, so that's a good solid piece. That's one part of the heater flap done, and now we've got the heater top box in. The plate on the top of the heater box. This is the heater diverter, the heater distribution box, should I say. So that's in for its first run. We'll give that 20 minutes. We can get this one in as well now. Okay, we can put them on the bus bar and get two in at the same time. Might have to up the current a little bit. So if we've got more metal going in, you put your crock clip nearer to the 12 volt feed to get more current. Just have to judge it on the little bubbles coming off the metal itself and how quick it coats it when you first put it in, because put it in and then pull it out after say 20 seconds and it's evenly coating, you've got enough current going on there. If it's not touched it, there's not enough current. Okay, so carrying on, galving. Okay, here's your other heater distribution box flap. Been pickled in the acid now. I also dropped it in some thinners just to dissolve some paint that was stuck up in that top corner, but got a Brillo pad on it now and I'm just buffing it up. That rust there will go back in the tank, then into warm water, ready to go into the solution. So just cleaning it up with this pad. We don't need to get the rust off, just any little bits of paint that might be left. And then see those little black bits there, we'll get those off, see what's left of it, and then into the acid, washed, and then back into there, well, into there for the first coat, and then out, pickled again, then second coat, and then that's it, and then painted, whatever finish we want. I'm going to go for probably go for a gloss black finish on this, then get the foam pads on it. So on with that now. Right, at the same time I'm pickling these door catches. So they've been in some thinners to dissolve the grease off the back, and now they're back in the acid there. You can see the remains of the grease left. That'll just wipe off. Okay, so the acid's just pickling the rust off, leaving them clean, ready for the galv. See how clean that's coming up. Okay, that's just bare metal, remember, so that'll rust quickly as soon as it gets into the air. There's a few more in there as well. I'm not sure if the tank's up to plating something that big. We're going to find out. But we know that that's the finish because there's a new old stock one. You can see that yellow passivate as well that's fitted on that. That's the finish you put on after a sort of, well, they call it yellow passivate. So after it comes out of the galv tank, it'll go into the passivate, which is in this jug over here. You just dip that in. I don't know if that'll work though. We're gonna have to see how much mileage the solution's got. I think it's all down to the zinc plates here. And they're alright so far. There is some rejuvenating chemical which you top it up with now and again, a capful. I think that's to keep the electrolyte conducting. But we're going okay and we're making progress. It's a bit slow. It's not as fast moving or rewarding as the dashboard. It is rewarding, but it's just not as. It's just more messing about. It's a little bit messy job, but it's worth it in the end when you get your bits done nice. So okay, keeping on going for you. Keeping on going. Okay, so that's one of the heater flaps done. Nicely galved. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to pickle it just for a couple of seconds in the tank till it'll key for the paint, otherwise the paint won't stick to the galv because these get painted now in black. So I'll dip that now, you'll see that. Just go black as you pickle it. That just gives it a key for the paint, so I'll do that on both flaps and get them painted. Got the bonnet stay in for a little dip. I've given that a shot blast. I've also shot blasted some of the remaining door catch units so that they're ready. They're now just in the pickle dip. So I've done a set of door latch catches and also some spare ones too. So I thought just while I'm on with it, I'll do the whole lot. I'll stick them into stores. So some cleaned up door catch units there. One on the boil. Whoops, one on the boil. So carrying on with those door catches, the last of the rusty items really. And now switching back to wiring harness while we build the tank. For this I'm going to have to put the clean this out and put the sulfate, the electrolyte into this, and then build the tank to dip that bonnet stay. coming up quite clean. We'll get that galvanised, so we'll put the electrolyte into here and then drop in the, I might use the nickel plating on this one. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll pull that out when it's nickel plated. I'll give you a shot of how the tank's set up. For bigger plates you'll need more current, which means the wire gets hotter. See, that's got a slight glow on it. If you find that nothing's happening after 10 minutes or so, you've not got enough power going in. I upped the power on this one because it's taken a while, but it's now flying. So look at that. It's really hit it this time. So we're learning all the time about this plating business. So I upped the current a bit, and that's helped. It's gone plated it a lot quicker. No burn marks on it or anything like that. So it's just about getting your current just right for the object that you're plating. So you've got to match it, and that's what the art with this is. I've found, just match the current up and you'll get what you want. So there we go. That's your heater flap cooking nicely, and we'll take you over to the ones we've done now. There's the whole array. Everything's building up. Look at this. Everything's all starting to stack up. Let's take you over here. Okay, so you've got that top plate there. That's come up nice. That's finished in black anyway, so I'll probably have to just pickle that lightly to etch it, to paint it, or an etch prime. There's your washer pump. And there's your brackets to operate your flaps on the cables. Your actuating arms there. And then your clips, your retaining clips. That little circlip there, we did that as well, but we may as well do it. So all the running gear there for the heater. There's some cables to do. I'm not going to plate the cables, I don't think, because they've got a rubber sheath on them. So there's that other flap. So we'll take that across with the other bits. Building up a nice little collection now of stuff that's plated, saving some money and some time, taking them away to the platers. I think I'm happy that I've done it myself. It's more rewarding. We've got some various states locks here, door catches in various states of process. Got one ready to go in a minute, and then obviously, as you just saw, the remaining heater flap. So that's where we're up to. I'm going to call it a wrap for today. That's Saturday. Just a few hours. I've got some things to do. So yeah, wiring harness. Let's take it over to that, so you know where this video ends, where we're up to on the wiring harness. So we'll start a new video working on the harness. Various jobs going on there, just cleaning up connectors. I've got the hazard light, the new old stock hazard light that I've found, that's in. And then round the back there's the bulb for the hazard light in. Hazard light sub-loom, cleaned up, connected to the switch. That can be hooked into the harness later on. That's the sub-loom for your hazard switch. Consists of your 3-pin relay socket, 2 wires to hook into your existing loom, another 2 wires for the existing loom, an earth cable, and that power feed there. So that's all alright and ready. Next week we'll probably bring this lot out and start doing some loom stuff. But that's all we've got now on this short film. I hope you like the process of plating. Get yourself a kit if you want to have a go. Hopefully the video will give you some help. Okay, over and out for tonight.